week on Take 30 News, we have some important updates on Cameron Cummings' impeachment case.
We'll also dive into the candlelight vigil MSU held for Trey Reed.
And with game days heating up, we'll show you what you need to stay safe in the stands.
Your Take 30 News starts right now.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Grace Harvey.
And I'm Taylor Howard. Today we've got the latest news on impeachment talk at Mississippi State, a campus vigil for a Delta State student, and important tips for game days.
That's right, Taylor. Let's go ahead and jump in.
Impeachment proceedings against Student Association President Cameron Cummings have been struck down. The Judicial Council ruled on Thursday that the Senate's September 2nd motion to impeach did not meet constitutional requirements. This ruling means the Senate would have to start the process over with a new motion and a proper majority vote. Earlier this week, the council had already issued a temporary injunction halting the hearing. Cummings has denied all allegations against him, and his focus remains on the students. We're still waiting to hear more. And this week on Mississippi State's drill field, students gathered to remember 21-year-old Delta State student Travian Reed. His body was discovered hanging from a tree on Delta State's campus early Monday morning. Since his death, the community has been grieving, and officials say the case remains open while reports are pending. Their heads less than 24 hours after Trey Reed was found.
This is somebody's son. This is somebody's friend. Like we had 3 of his friends out here. This is somebody that mattered. His family saw him as his quiet little light.
For Kevin Goins, the vigil was personal. He knew Trey as a friend of his cousin.
Just a really nice, genuine soul. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to come up to him. He'll come up and talk to you. Just say, "Hey, how you doing?" It'll change the way you think of things. Makes you want to be a better person.
Amari Weber organized the vigil and hoped to bring comfort to Trey's family and friends.
Don't forget his name. You say his name. You don't forget it. That's my only wish from all of this. You say his name and you lift him up in your prayers. No matter how you pray, no matter what religion is, I want you to pray for him.
We love you, Trey, and we stand for you.
As the community mourns the loss of Trey Reed, Delta State's chief of police addressed the campus response.
We extend our deepest condolences to those impacted by this tragedy. Support services remain available for anyone in need of assistance.
According to the Mississippi State Medical Examiner's Office, an autopsy confirmed Reed's death as a suicide by hanging. Toxicology results are still pending.
I'm just mainly hoping that he gets the justice he deserves. You know, he didn't deserve it. More clarity for his family, more clarity for my cousin, you know, because it hit her really hard.
The investigation is now taken over by the FBI and U.S. Attorney's Office.
Thoughts and prayers are with Trey's family during this difficult time. His story has touched so many here, and the love shown at the vigil is a reminder he will never be forgotten. With that, let's take a short peek into the weather with meteorologist Grace Williams.
All right, well, we're still dealing with some showers and thunderstorms. Those thunderstorms are moving out of the area.
Mississippi is no stranger to heat, but at a tailgate on Saturdays, we can often forget to stay hydrated. We'll find you how to stay safe during the Mississippi heat. With the heat index in the 90s.
Our average temperature for this time of year is we're in the 80s, but we've been sitting in those mid 90s for the last couple of weeks, and that's been affecting our Saturdays in Davis Wade.
With hot weather still in the area, the risk of dehydration and heat stroke are still high.
Possible to have heat-related illnesses on a 90-degree day or an 85-degree day. It doesn't have to be a 100-degree day.
The heat index can be dangerous for game day goers.
I'm going to be losing fluid through sweat all day, whether you're dripping sweat or you're just constantly sweating, and with high humidity levels, it's hard to evaporate and stay cool.
After a hot game in 2014, where a band member had a medical issue due to the heat, the band directors introduced the summer uniform.
It is designed to help us be more successful at handling the heat issues that come with those typically hot football games.
Imagine being out on this field in 95-degree weather in a full uniform with a heavy instrument. Now imagine having high body heat, confusion, and a fast heart rate. Those are all symptoms of heat stroke, and they can happen in as little as 15 minutes.
At rehearsal, we talk about the importance of preparing well for the games, and that includes eating good meals, drinking water and Gatorade in the days leading up to the game so that your body would be prepared.
Staying cool and holding instruments while marching is not an easy task. Around approximately 480,000 heat-related deaths happen every year in the U.S. Hopefully you guys can stay cool at the game this weekend.
Looking ahead, some big changes are coming to Main Street. We'll show you how construction is looking in Starkville and take a peek into Miss Mississippi State. Stay tuned for a look after the break.
Weather, pricing pressures, and unpredictable swings in demand can take a toll, not only on farmers' finances, but on their mental health, as well as that of family members and farm workers. That's why Mississippi State University is spearheading a program to train extension agents to detect the signs of depression, substance abuse, and other stress-related challenges. Everyone has a bad day, of course, but this holistic view of a farmer's circumstances enables MSU representatives to recognize the difference between routine struggles and deeper, more serious issues. It may be a tough conversation, but the sooner it gets started, the sooner farmers can get help to better manage stress and continue the important work of growing the products our world needs. Caring for farms and farmers. Mississippi State University. Imagining the built environment of tomorrow is a collaborative dream at the College of Architecture, Art, and Design at Mississippi State University. Learning is experienced in a studio environment that brings architecture, interior design, and building construction students together to solve 21st century challenges. One of only 2 such programs in the country, MSU's curriculum creates a 360-degree approach, an opportunity for learning how to work together in the real world, and encourages creativity and cooperation for resolving tomorrow's issues, such as housing for continued population growth, work and life environments for expanding urban lifestyles, and accommodating industrial and technology shifts. Working together gives students a better understanding of the intersection of design and construction, and allows for the kind of creative thinking and practical application that leads to a better future for all.
Welcome back, and thanks for sticking with us. Sarah Randolph was crowned the new Miss MSU last night. One of our reporters, Molly Tannehill, sat down with Carolina Heathcock to discuss her brand new title.
I wanted to be Miss MSU. That was the first reason why I even competed. Miss MSU was my first ever pageant, and now it's the pageant that I won.
Last night in Bettersworth Auditorium, a senior in wildlife fisheries and aquaculture major took on another role on campus, as she also serves as the MSU Student Association Vice President. Carolina Heathcock became the new Miss Mississippi State University 2026. She was crowned here on this very stage here in Bettersworth Auditorium after competing against multiple other contestants. She is looking forward to the year ahead.
Every role is different, and every role requires a different part of my soul.
She displayed an impressive talent of tap dancing. She also expressed the platform that she will serve throughout this term.
My community service is Nature Heals, and it's advocating for nature deficit disorder. And that's just an idea where students don't get to go out as much, and not just students, but any person. And so I'm excited to have a upper platform to be able to spread that with the new Instagram account and all the fun things that I'm going to plan in the Starkville area.
If you see Carolina on campus, be sure to congratulate her on her new success. I'm Molly Tannehill with Take 30 News.
If you see Carolina on campus, be sure to congratulate
her on her success. Congratulations are in order for Carolina on this new title. We look forward to seeing her represent MSU at Miss Mississippi. In an effort to make downtown Starkville area more welcoming and walk-friendly, city leaders are giving Main Street a facelift.
Our Kristina Baca takes a closer look at the changes and what they mean for business and the community. Kristina?
Right, if you've been through downtown Starkville lately, you've probably noticed all of the construction on Main Street. Take a closer look with me at the city's efforts to make the area more walkable and what those changes mean for local businesses and community.
If you've been in the downtown Starkville area, you might have seen this. The 2-year construction project is designed to improve accessibility and breathe new life into Main Street.
The project includes everything from better landscaping to bigger sidewalk. The overall goal, of course, is just to make our Main Street and downtown a lot more pedestrian friendly and accessible for everyone. So there are 10 total phases. Phase 1 is wrapping up this week, and we should be moving on to Phase 2 next week.
Behind me, Phase 1 is being completed. Once Phase 1 is complete, crews will move east down Main Street one phase at a time until the project is completed late next fall.
So we just kind of received the phasing here at the partnership, and then we have taken that to kind of help with our promotional plan for the project.
But the improvements come with challenges for downtown businesses, especially when it comes to foot traffic.
Some things have slowed down, but it's really great to see people who will take the time out of their day just to make the extra walk, the loop around, just to come see us and still support us. And people come here and they want to check out what's happening in Starkville and on Main Street. So it's been good. It's been blessed.
The city of Starkville has added 32 new parking spots just behind Main Street, and community leaders hope the finished product will draw in both locals and visitors.
With construction expected to wrap up by the end of next year, the message from downtown leaders is simple: shop local. Starkville looks forward to your business. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Kristina. It's definitely been a hot and humid week, but can we expect any relief anytime soon?
Our meteorologist Grace Williams has the full forecast coming up. Stay with us.
When it comes to making the world a better place, it's all in the numbers at Mississippi State University. Our big data science researchers are creating astonishing new algorithms to model human behavior and consumer activity to identify anomalous purchasing patterns. Interpreting the data creates heat maps that can signal fraudulent activity and even predict likely cybercrime locations and perpetrators. And as the only academic institution to team with a state-level DHS agency in the study of transactional data of the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, MSU is helping prevent misuse while ensuring that benefits are being used as intended. These successes are opening doors for similar research partnerships with banking, insurance, credit card, and other data-intensive industries, leading to consumer confidence in online and other transactions. Making numbers count. Mississippi State University.
All right, well, we're still tracking a couple of showers and thunderstorms in northeast Mississippi. Most of those showers moving out of the area, leaving us with just some cloud coverage over Starkville. We're going to continue to stay clear and calm as we head into those overnight hours. Currently sitting at 84 degrees. It was a hot day today. That's going to continue for the next couple of days. Dew point at 70, so fairly nice outside, but that heat's going to continue. We're going to be well into the 90s for the next couple of days. Tonight, 67 as that overnight temperature. Cloudy skies. Waking up tomorrow, it should be fairly nice, but we're going to reach 94 as that high temperature as Mississippi State takes on northern Illinois. By kickoff time, 92 degrees. Partly cloudy skies. We're still going to be at 90 degrees by 6 p.m. So make sure you dress light if you're headed to the tailgate or even the game, and drink plenty of water. Stay hydrated. It's going to feel summer-like, and those summer-like conditions continue. 95, 94, 93, hot conditions just sticking around. It is not time to bring out that winter coat just yet, as those summer-like conditions are just going to stick around for a little bit longer. Tonight around 8 p.m. you could see some pops of showers and thunderstorms around Houston, Aberdeen, but here in Starkville we're going to remain clear and calm heading into the overnight as well. Waking up for Saturday, clear conditions, a nice sunrise, but clouds move in from the west. Cloud coverage by kickoff time at 3 p.m. A couple of storms near Pontotoc, near Macon around 5 p.m., but we're going to remain fairly dry for the next couple of days. Partly cloudy skies, but those blue skies will just continue for the rest of this weekend. Now, taking our attention to the tropics, the National Hurricane Center has labeled this broad area a 20% chance for development in the next 7 days, and also keeping watch of Tropical Storm Gabrielle, expected to become a hurricane by Sunday. It's going to move north into the Atlantic, wrap around the Bermuda High, so no landfall here in the United States. We're clear for the next 7 days. So hot conditions continue, 90 degrees for the rest of your weekend and into next week. Rain comes back by next Tuesday through Thursday, those rainy conditions, but you can expect hot temperatures to continue.
Coming up after the break, Take 30 Sports anchor Mary Alexander will be giving updates on Mississippi State's soccer, football, and volleyball. Stay tuned for more.
From deep roots in small-town communities. At Mississippi State University, our Carl Small Town Center is strengthening these ties. With nearly 40 years of making a difference, we're revitalizing communities into welcoming places to work, live, and congregate. By weaving together the best pieces of our past with modern technology and amenities, we're creating the hometowns of the future. Places where lifetime memories can be made, where you have all the things you need, along with all the things you want. Through partnerships with our communities, we're identifying improvement opportunities, recommending paths forward, and creating the plans for a better tomorrow. At Mississippi State University, student-led teams are taking one of the country's biggest health issues to heart. Out to unravel one of science's unsolved mysteries, researchers in MSU's Department of Agriculture and Biological Engineering are asking why and when healthy cells in human arteries can begin changing into bone-like structures that hamper blood flow. This calcification contributes to strokes and heart attacks, two leading causes of death in Mississippi. As part of their groundbreaking research, students are designing a 3D model that allows them to understand how arteries act within the body and what changes them. By recreating what is happening at the cellular level, researchers are pursuing ways to stop and reverse the process of calcification. Testing treatments could lead to new solutions, helping reduce the number of people struggling with the effects of poor heart health, and ultimately saving lives. Mississippi State University, getting to the heart of better health for Mississippians.
Welcome back, Bulldogs. My name is Mary Alexander. Mississippi State Athletics is on a roll this week. Today we'll take a look into MSU Athletics and how things have been looking so far. The women's soccer team took down the #1 ranked team in the nation for the second year in a row. Tennessee's Lady Volunteers came out strong in the first half, applying pressure on our goalie. However, that did not bother our Bulldogs. With two long passes, MSU lured Tennessee's goalie out, and Adia Simmons with a quick pass. Zoe Main takes the first goal of the night. Now, this was the first goal the Lady Volunteers gave up all season. After the half, the Volunteers shot ahead with 2 goals. With only 16 minutes left in the game, Allie Perry got the ball rolling with the goal and tied up that game. And then with 1 minute left, Allie Perry once again got another shot, and you can see the team celebrating and erupting with excitement. The Bulldogs won with a final score of 3-2. The Bulldogs were on the road yesterday against Texas, but that didn't bother them, not one bit. The MSU soccer team beat down the Lady Longhorns 3-0. The Bulldogs are back home Sunday against Auburn. The Mississippi State football team is on cloud 9 this week. They are 3-0. Now, this is the first time football team has began the season 3-0 in nearly 8 years. The Bulldogs played Alcorn State University on Saturday. The game ended up being a blowout. First quarter, MSU comes out blazing. Blake Shapen sends the ball down the field to Jordan Mosley for the first touchdown of the game. Very reminiscent of Shapen's big pass against Arizona the week prior. Now get this, the score is 14-0, and freshman quarterback Kamario Taylor decides he wants some. Shapen takes a snap and pitches it back to Taylor, who throws a dart for his first touchdown pass of the season to Brennan Thompson. The Dogs end the half 42-0. MSU fans received a treat with Alcorn's Sounds of Dynamite marching band. MSU fans responded with a standing ovation. In the second half, Alcorn couldn't get anything moving against the Bulldogs. Mississippi State beat Alcorn 63-0. And this is the first time MSU's defense didn't allow any points since 2017. The Bulldogs play Northern Illinois this Saturday. Mississippi State is once again 3-0, and a large part of that success is due to transfer receiver who is finally breaking out. Our John Wesley Cochran caught up with the football standout and has a story.
With my power to help this team win.
Brennan Thompson's career began slowly at Oklahoma. In 2 seasons, his production was limited, finishing under 500 receiving yards. But now in Starkville, he's already off to the best start of his career.
He's a speed demon. He can fly. Nobody catching that guy.
Through 3 games, Thompson has 278 yards and 3 touchdowns, already surpassing each of his seasons in Norman. His playmaking ability has quickly made him the Bulldogs' #1 target.
Whatever that is, whether that's taking the top off the defense, whether that's, catching the screen and going to score, whatever, blocking, down the field, whatever that looks like, I'm here to do it. That's why I'm brought here.
One person who isn't surprised, head coach Jeff Levy. He coached Thompson during his time at Oklahoma and always knew his potential.
He didn't have a lot of production, but he was open a lot. And again, I had him that first year when I was in Norman. He was banged up, but when he played, he had production. It was very, very limited. So there's just no surprise about what's going on with him.
Brennan Thompson didn't just change uniforms, he changed the Bulldogs offense. And if he keeps up the pace, Mississippi State may have found their next big star.
I knew we had a good quarterback and pretty good corners, but I didn't know we had any really good receivers. So having somebody that's just really fast and really good route running, it's pretty exciting.
3 games in, Thompson has gone from underused in Norman to undeniable in Starkville. For Take 30 News, I'm John Wesley Cochran.
He's averaging nearly 19 yards per catch this season and has helped the Bulldogs reach once again 3-0 for the first time since 2018. This winning doesn't end with soccer and football. Mississippi State's volleyball team is 10-0 after their first 3-1 win against South Alabama, The ladies have won 34 sets overall this season and have only given up 4 sets. MSU totaled 63 kills against South Alabama, resulting in a season high for the team. Now, Lindsey Magnuson had her 4th consecutive double-double with 21 kills and 13 digs. The Bulldogs' next match is September 26th at Florida. After this short break, we'll take a closer look on how technology is shaping the way students learn.
State University, student-led teams are taking one of the country's biggest health issues to heart. Out to unravel one of science's unsolved mysteries, researchers in MSU's Department of Agriculture and Biological Engineering are asking why and when healthy cells in human arteries can begin changing into bone-like structures that hamper blood flow. This calcification contributes to strokes and heart attacks, 2 leading causes of death in Mississippi. As part of their groundbreaking research, students are designing a 3D model that allows them to understand how arteries act within the body and what changes them. By recreating what is happening at the cellular level, researchers are pursuing ways to stop and reverse the process of calcification. Testing treatments could lead to new solutions, helping reduce the number of people struggling with the effects of poor heart health, and ultimately saving lives. Mississippi State University, getting to the heart of better health for Mississippians.
Welcome back to your Take 30 News. As we come to an end, we'll be looking into AI on campus. And later, we'll look into some protests that spiked after Jimmy Kimmel's show was canceled.
That's right, Grace. Anna Morgan Beckham takes us inside of the classroom to show us how AI is affecting students. Artificial intelligence is reshaping how students learn at Mississippi State. Students, professors, and administration are weighing in on the AI in the classroom.
like ChatGPT are quickly becoming part of students' life. Research shows a recent national survey by Best Colleges found that 60% of college students use AI for assignments or exams.
Yeah, so I use ChatGPT for any writing assignment. I'll give it the prompt and I'll ask it to help me come up with inspiration.
Whether it's in the classroom or here on campus, the conversations about AI aren't slowing down anytime soon. The way students use AI could shape what learning looks like for the future.
I believe that there needs to be more regulations and limitations on it. Every single day in class, we are urged to use it.
Not every professor or teacher is convinced. Research from intelligence.com reports that 1 in 3 professors say that they have caught students using AI dishonestly. Many say the technology takes away from critical thinking.
That everyone is using AI in some capacity. There are certainly some helpful tools there. I sort of treat it like any technology. It's a tool. So I expect to see some fundamental changes in the classroom in the near future. I don't know if I can tell you exactly what those are going to look like. I wish I did. I honestly wish someone would just tell me, here's how to do it, here's what to do.
The Dean of Students' office says that Mississippi State does not have a campus-wide rule yet, but faculty are encouraged to set a clear policy in their syllabus.
We should incorporate a class into the freshman year like gen ed curriculum that teaches students about AI, teaches students how to use it appropriately.
For professors, it's a new challenge. For students, it's a resource. And for Mississippi State, it is a debate that is just beginning. With Take 30 News, I'm Anna Beckham.
The MSU administration will keep a close eye on how things are working out with AI, and if they need to, they will work to make a new policy to be put in place. That's going to do it for us today. Thank you for being part of our afternoon. We might see y'all at the game this weekend.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
Hey, it's better than an 11 a.m. game. It's better than not a night game. Honestly, I think night games may be my favorite.
A 6 p.m. game where you get to tailgate all day, that is literally amazing.
I know it.
Well, I think we're going to have to see them tomorrow.
Definitely can't wait. Looking